It's the Checkers Library TV Halloween special.
Well, thank you very much for joining us for this extra spooky Checkers Library TV Halloween special. Snoozer and I are so happy to have you guys with us. A lot of things to cover, but not a lot of time, so we better get right to it. First up, Snoozer will be joining Mrs. Hamilton for an all-new Storytime Theater. And then Snoozer and I have a great new episode of the Reading Road Trip. And finally, Dr. Dan's going to come on to give us a great health tip all about healthy Halloween desserts. So make sure you stay tuned and stay with us. Have a very safe and happy Halloween.
Storytime Theater. Today, I have a special guest with me, and it is Snoozer.
Hello, I am Snoozer.
Well, it is so nice to have you here. Well, because Halloween is coming, I have a special story to read to you, and it's actually from Comic Books Plus. And it has a bunch of fairy tales in it. Now, there's a picture here of a dragon and a boy, but the story I'm going to be reading is inside the book. It's about a witch.
Oh, dear! I'm scared of witches!
It's okay. It's just a make-believe story, but sometimes people like to hear scary stories right around Halloween. So, before I start my story, Snoozer, do you want to wear your Halloween costume?
Yes, I do!
Well, where is it?
It's over there.
Oh. Well, Snoozer, what are you for Halloween this year?
I am an owl.
Oh, I see. All right, well, I can help you put this on, but I think I need to borrow your nose for a second. Do you mind?
Yay!
All right.
Hey, you took my trunk off.
Try this on. Oh my gosh, looking good. Shoot, boop, boop. Well, perfect.
Ta-da! I love my owl costume.
You look fabulous, like your wings, and you've got the big owl eyes and the eyebrows and the beak too. Ah, Halloween is so fun. Okay, well, back to my story. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. All right, and the story we are reading today is called The Boy Who Lost His Size. Not many people know that it's bad luck to cross a witch's shadow. And very, very bad luck at that. Little Ned found out one day and had the strangest adventure of his life when the witch took revenge. Ha! Cross my shadow, will you? I'll teach you a lesson you'll remember forever, little scamp. Oh, but please, ma'am, I didn't know I was harming you. But the cruel witch ignores Ned's pleas, and I'll shrink your shadow and shrink your size with a witch-like glare from my witch's eyes.
The witch is gonna shrink the little boy. Ah!
It'll be okay. I'm shrunk even tinier than that dandelion. Oh dear, she did shrink him. Oh, please, witch, will I ever grow back again? Hey, surely you can grow back when you solve this riddle.
Mrs. Hamilton, what is a riddle?
Oh, well, a riddle is kind of like a game. So she's going to tell little Ned here something that he has to figure out, a riddle. And if he figures it out, he'll be shrunk right back up.
Checkers gives me hints. I think I'll be really good at riddles.
Let's see. The first of what the grass and bird and bee do say. But backwards, it's you and where the lions stay.
I'm really confused.
I'm I'm a little confused too, and so is the boy. He says, what can that mean? So the clue is, the first of what the grass and bird and bee say, but backwards it's you and where the lions stay. Please, witch, tell me! Why? She's gone! That puff of smoke! Oh dear! What will I do now? Whoosh! So the witch disappeared. So, he says, this terrible jungle! If only I could figure out where I am! Then maybe... Of course! My garden! The bee, the bird, and grass! That's a blade of grass. Poor thing, all trampled down. Maybe if I help it up, it'll help me. So he pushes the blade of grass up. There. Now I'll listen hard and see what it says. Dew, 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 morning dew to drink. That's what the blade of grass said.
The blade of grass talked?
Yes, it said dew, 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 morning dew to drink. I can hear all right, but it doesn't help much. Maybe if I find a bird. Because that was part of the clue. Remember, they had to listen to what the grass, the bird, and the bee say. Now, we know the grass said do. Let's find out if the bird says anything.
The bird says, hoo, 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 hoo. Because, Mrs. Hamilton, I am an owl.
Aha. Well, let's see. Let's find out. There's one! Bird. Scared of that cat and hiding in the bushes. If it's not talking now, but if I chase that cat away, so he's gonna try and chase the cat away. Even though I'm tiny, I can still throw hard. This handful of sand should do it. So he throws the sand in the cat's face. And moments later, Ned listens to the bird. Egg! 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 I must return and watch my eggs in my nest. Dew and egg. So the blade of grass said dew, and the bird said egg. Do you have any ideas, Snoozer?
No.
Alright, well, let's find out. I still don't understand, says Ned. Now to find, well, there's one caught in that spider web. He's found a bee. I'll have to be very careful. One little slip and I'll be caught. So the bee is stuck in a spider's web. I'll break the web with this twig and then the bee will be glad to help me. Snap! Just in time. Hurry, bee! Hurry! So the bee's taking Ned away and the spider's coming down. Ned listens carefully. And nectar! Sweet nectar to drink from the heart of a flower. So Ned says, dew, egg, nectar. It's all very puzzling. Any ideas, Snoozer?
Oh, I know!
What?
I can't tell you yet! It's a surprise!
All right. Well, let's see if Ned figures it out. Maybe if I scratch the words out in the sand, it'll be clearer. So he writes D-E-W for dew, E-G-G for egg, and N-E-C-T-A-R for nectar. And Ned says, of course, the first letter of each word spells D-E-N, den, and that's me, my name backwards. N-E-D backwards would be...
Den!
Right! And soon as Ned says that magic word... How wonderful! I'm back to my own size again. I must run home and tell Mommy and Daddy all about this. Whoosh!
Mrs. Hamilton, I knew the whole time. Do you know why?
How?
Because I know all about lions. Lions live in dens.
Oh my gosh. Well, Snoozer, you really are a very smart robot.
Mrs. Hamilton, I'm not a robot. I'm an owl.
Oh, silly me, and owls are very wise. Well, I had a great time today with Snoozer and with Storytime Theater and reading this wonderful story. So I'll see you next time.
And then the mad scientist brings the monster to life.
It's alive. It's alive!
Me alive?
No, you fool. I'm alive.
You alive?
Ugh.
So the scientist teaches the monster the English language.
I before E, except after C.
Me is smart now.
And the monster becomes really smart.
This is not where I was expecting this to go, Snoozer.
But Checkers, there is a big twist coming.
Yeah?
Yes, the monster beats all of the other people in a spelling contest. Except for one.
For $100 billion, spell leisurely. Use in sentence. The man leisurely enjoyed his Saturday. Leisurely. L-I-E-S-U-R-E-L-Y. Leisurely. Incorrect. Leisurely. Leisurely. I before E except after C. That is a general rule with numerous exceptions. I suggest you get a better teacher. Will the final contestant please come out?
Hello, Judgy Wudgy.
Spell receive.
Oh, please. I before E, except after C. R-E-C-E-I-V-E. Receive.
You've done it!
Hang on there a minute. I didn't have time to teach you all the nuances of the English language. Woo!
And Snoozer wins the $300 billion.
What does Snoozer spend it on?
Halloween candy. And Snoozer shares it with the whole wide world. And the whole wide world is very happy.
Terrific! Well, Halloween is here, Snoozer. We've already played with our Halloween toys, but now I think it's about time to get ready to go trick-or-treating.
Yes! I am very excited. I was going to be a superhero for Halloween, Checkers, but I think I want to be an owl.
Oh, what made you change your mind?
One time we went on a reading road trip and we met an owl. And the owl had big kahuna eyes, just like me. So I thought I would be a good owl. And owls come out at night to hunt. And they go, hoo, hoo, hoo. But if I was an owl, I would say, boo, 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 because it's very scary.
Well, that will certainly come in handy, Snoozer. I think you'd make a great owl. Well, we better get going soon because we've got so much planned, Snoozer. It's not just trick-or-treating. We've got books to talk about, crafts. Oh my gosh. We have a very busy and very spooky reading road trip.
Seatbelts.
Check. Backpack?
Check, check. All right, Snoozer. Ascending in 3, 2, 1. And we're off.
Auto
Autopilot activated.
So where are we going today? Oh wait, I already know! Silly Snoozer.
Yeah, Snoozer, we already know where we're going. We're going trick-or-treating all around Fuzzleland.
Oh yay, yay, yay! Halloween is super fun.
I know, isn't it? Well, we've got lots of stops to make, but lots to talk about too. Let me pull up the map. We are headed all around Fuzzleland to go trick-or-treating. Along the way, we're going to be stopping with Mrs. Hamilton and doing a craft.
I hope it's a spooky craft. I like spooky things. I'm not afraid of anything.
You're not afraid of anything, Snoozer?
No, Checkers. I'm very brave.
Snoozer, look! It's a flying witch on a broomstick!
Ah!
Oh, I guess witches then, Snoozer. You're afraid of witches.
Hey! You tricked me! But wait a minute! What is that?
Oh, that is something flying, Snoozer. It's the flying books! Let's check out a few.
What'd we get, Checkers?
Here you go, Snoozer.
Skeleton Bones and Goblin Groans. Poems for Halloween by Amy E. Sklanky. And A Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything by Linda Williams. Hey! Not afraid of anything! Just like me! Well, until recent events.
Well, Snoozer, even in that story, not afraid of anything. I'm not sure the woman's literally not afraid of anything, but we'll see. This story is about a fearless woman out for a walk in the forest to collect some herbs, spices, nuts, and seeds. The walk goes so long that she doesn't get back until night. And that's when things really start to go awry. She comes across some ghostly clothing glistening in the night and starts to get a little spooked.
Oh, I remember this story. Then the clothes come together and become a scary pumpkin.
That's right, Snoozer. She has to learn to understand the pumpkin, and then things turn out okay. Well, probably. You never know with these Halloween stories. Some of them have pretty spooky twists.
I love the spooky little pumpkin guy. Okay, I'm ready. Time to make my craft.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess we're going to go right into it then, Snoozer. Let's bring on Mrs. Hamilton right now and make your Halloween craft.
Hello, Snoozer. Are you ready to make your witch today?
Yippee!
Great. So, you are going to need this sheet and this sheet. So let's start cutting out our pieces. Okay, I think I'm good to go. All right, we've got 2 eyes. We have a nose, which you can glue on flat, or I'll teach you a little trick. We're gonna make a mouth. We're gonna add a hat, but we also have to add the hair, the witch's green hair. So you're gonna have to decide, how do you want your hair? Do you want it like this? Do you want it like this? Do you want it crazy? It's your choice. All right. I think I'm gonna kind of go traditional. Okay. Here's the big reveal. Here's my witch. What does yours look like?
Here is my scary witch.
Oh, wonderful. Kind of spooky. All right. Well, that was great fun. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi, boys and girls. Would you like to do the Mrs. Hamilton craft just like me? Guess what? You can! Head to your local library for all the materials that we use in the craft. Plus, we have activity sheets, games, and a whole lot more. Your library might even have their very own Snoozer. Come and see me! Anyway, back to the show. Look, Checkers, a witchy witch.
Oh my goodness, well that is a spooky looking witch, Snoozer.
Yes, But you know what, Checkers?
What?
She has one weakness. If you dump water on her, she will melt. And she will say, I'm melting!
Well, good to know, Snoozer. Hey, you know what? I think we should stop here and make some trick-or-treating stops. How does that sound?
Let's do it!
All right, parking down here, and then we are off to go trick-or-treating.
Did you know? Pumpkin is a fruit, not a vegetable. Almost all parts of pumpkin are edible. The name pumpkin originates from a Greek word, pipon. Pumpkins are one of the most popular crops in the United States. The library has tons of books about pumpkins.
If you would like to email Checkers and Snoozer, send your emails to checkers@checkerslibrarytv.com. We always look forward to hearing from you.
Well, that was a good start. Let's see what we got here, Snoozer. Candy eggs from the egg patch, and a candy apple from the flower farm.
Yes! This is great so far! Hey, what is the other book about?
Oh yeah, the other book! That would be Skeleton Bones and Goblin Groans. Not much of a story here, just a collection of fun Halloween poems. These books are fun to sit and take a look at, sometimes for a little bit and sometimes for a long time. All the pages are creative and colorful, and every reader will have their favorite poem that I can see them coming back to every year.
I like the one with the bat, because bats hang upside down, and the page is upside down. So Checkers, only bats can read this.
Or you could just turn it upside down, Snoozer, because then it would be like it was normal.
Oh. Well, now I can read it, so I like it even more.
Right. Anyway, this book is a terrific addition to the pantheon of Halloween stories, and a great book to check out. But that's just 2 Halloween books. Zot, what other Halloween books do you have for us? Zot the robot at your service. Today's selections are Happy Haunters Halloween by Debbie LePennon. Brooms Are for Flying by Michael Rex. We're Off to Find the Witch's House by Richard Craig. Big Pumpkin by Erica Silverman. Books to read for Halloween. Goodbye.
And now it's time for
The joke of the week. Why does the ghost go back to the library every day for books? Because he goes through them so quickly. Hey, that's not funny. It's spooky.
Hey everyone, it's Dr. Dan. Welcome to our special edition Halloween episode. Now today, I thought it'd be a great idea to talk about some healthy treats we can eat throughout the Halloween season. Now when we think Halloween, of course the first things that come to mind are candy and cakes and apple cider and pies and all that great stuff. Now, of course, we're going to eat some of that on Halloween, and if we go to a Halloween party or things like that, and that's totally fine. It's okay to have a special treat every once in a while, like we talked about in the previous episodes. But throughout the Halloween season, it's important to make sure we still eat healthy. But that's the reason I came up with a few quick recipes that we can eat that are both healthy and lots of fun and delicious for our Halloween season. Okay, everyone, so first up is our vegetable platter. We've got some carrots and a stalk of celery on here. This is about 1 to 2 servings of vegetables. A lot of great stuff here. We've got our vitamins, our minerals, especially vitamin A inside of those carrots. And it's in a nice shape of a pumpkin, so really fun for Halloween. Now, if we want to dip this in something for a little bit more flavor, reach for this. This is a yogurt-based blue cheese instead of a traditional blue cheese or a ranch or something like that. This has only got 70 calories per serving, so it's a lot healthier, but you still got all that great flavor. So that's our vegetable platter. Okay, moving on. So let's say you want something a little bit sweet. Of course, around Halloween, we all have a little bit of a sweet tooth. That's why I've got my candy corn in a cup. Now, what is the bottom color of candy corn? That's right, it's yellow. So we've got some delicious pineapple, all kinds of fiber, and of course our vitamins and minerals in this. Lots of great stuff, but it's super delicious. What's our next color? You know it, it's orange. We've got our cantaloupe here. We'll put some cantaloupe on the top for our second layer. And here we go, all in there. So we got our yellow on the bottom, our orange in the middle. What goes on top? The answer is white. So we've got a little bit of a treat here. We've got some whipped cream right on top. So we have our yellow on the bottom, our orange in the middle, and our white on top in the shape of a candy corn. Absolutely delicious, especially during Halloween. Okay, everyone, and last but not least, let's say you want something sweet, but also a little bit spooky. I've got just the thing for you. These are my ghost banana ends. So all you have to do, very easy, everyone, is cut some banana ends using a knife. Make sure you have your mom or dad with you. Cut with a knife some banana ends, and take some chocolate chips. You can also use Cheerios, and push in right like this. We're gonna make a few eyes, like that. Grab another one. We've got a second eye right there. And there for a mouth. So we have a nice looking ghost right here. A ghost banana end with a little bit of chocolate. A perfectly sweet treat. And like I said, a little bit spooky. Okay, everyone, so there you have it. We have our vegetable fruit platter right here. We've got our carrots and our celery. Make sure you pair it with a nice low-calorie dressing. We have our candy corn in a cup with our pineapple on the bottom, our cantaloupe in the middle, and our whipped cream on top. Delicious. And last but not least, our sweet but spooky banana ends with chocolate eyes and a nose. So everyone remember, try to eat healthy throughout the Halloween season. Eat your fruits, your vegetables, but it's okay if you're at a party or it's Halloween night to have some special treats. That's what Halloween's all about. Okay, everyone, I'm Dr. Dan, and happy Halloween.
Okay, well, let's see how we did, Snoozer. Candy flutes from the Music Mountains, and an ice cube from Winter Woods.
Wow, Checkers! I had a lot of fun today.
Halloween's a great season. You've got decorations, pumpkins, candy, ghosts, and ghouls. So much fun.
And Halloween books!
Yes, Halloween books. That's a big part of Halloween. But next time, we've got different books to talk about, not just Halloween books, because we're going to be learning about entirely new things, going to new places, and doing new things on our next Reading Road Trip.